Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher on the PC. I know how to get into the place. We're into the graveyard now, so, let's go. I'm gonna talk to Vincent or Thaler. Either one. Probably do both, technically. Why are you running after me with a pike? Not a smart thing to do. Let's go talk to Thaler. We do need to talk to him anyway for the salamander shit and everything. Guards. Oh, there. Oh, door to Thaler's house, then. Yeah, you doing there, Chief? We got to talk to you.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
How did you get Berenger?
Stubborn ass fellow.
You don't get it.
Then don't fucking ask me. That information you get free. I'll charge you the usual for anything else.
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berenger's effects?
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw you a picture? You think I ask every thief who he ploughed for his goods?
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this?
A pox on pictures. Berengar's nothing to me. My suppliers might know more. Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I sold hot goods I actually had a hand in getting.
Unconvincing. Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now.
I'd say so. Goddamn Dijkstra, ace spy. Dog's balls, what a clever analysis. If you figure anything out and need more information, creep on over and we'll talk.
What I need is to talk to you about.
Hell with it. So...
Explain to me why the guards tolerate you.
That's confidential. You need to know how to take care of yourself.
Take care?
Both the bastard guards and the arse-loving thieves need me. That's real art, Witcher. I have deals with everyone, and that makes me untouchable.
Right.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
Yeah, I don't really have anything I need. Still. Yeah, sorry, mate. I'll investigate your basement, though, and you can't stop me because I have just 2 swords. There's nothing we can do with Thaler. His name is confusing. Not confusing me, but strike me as a little odd because I can't remember what game or fantasy novel I read. But Thalers were a currency. Let's talk to Vincent. Ah, there he is. Don't even have to go inside anywhere.
How did things go at the warehouse once I left?
Bloody.
Quickly.
Good. I admit I was hoping for a bit more, but it's always a few bandits less.
That's the last time you use me. I'm not a general avenger.
Had no choice, believe me. It won't happen again.
Better not.
You have my word. I guess you plan to continue the investigation.
Don't have a choice.
I can't help officially, but I'll leave you to it. Anything you learn, I'd be glad to hear.
Do you handle monsters too?
I'd rather not waste my men on that. I pay anyone who kills a monster. Just bring proof.
What pays best?
Right now, my budget includes reward money for the cockatrice in the sewers, and for some bloodthirsty plant that kills people in the swamp. What is it, Witcher?
I wanted to talk to you about Salamandra.
Okay.
Someone informed them about my cockatrice contract.
What are you suggesting?
The professor, after you released him.
I got no time. End of conversation.
You let the professor out of prison.
His bail was paid. That's the law.
But you can bend the law.
I don't tell you how to hunt monsters. You don't tell me how to do my job. I let him out. But I haven't lost his trail.
But
I'm not gonna explain myself to you. End of conversation.
I've got no real proof, so I'll have to wait to decide.
Sounds like your mountain has turned into a molehill. That's what happens when amateurs try their hand at serious work.
Well,
If
I
you stumble
kill
upon
stuff,
any
not
real
investigator.
leads, come by. I'll give you some useful advice. What is it, Witcher?
See ya.
So there's nothing from him. Lock that door. Dr. Vivaldi. We'll talk to Vivaldi then.
Not enough pay for this.
Because I don't seem to be able to get the pass into the graveyard.
How strange.
Golan Vivaldi.
What do you want?
Nice
Greetings, dwarf.
Racial segregation with the first words uttered.
What do you want me to call you?
Bah, you're like everyone else. Like the whole accursed city. Vizima humans get everything, we get
beard.
naught.
Not really a human,
I
buddy.
neither live in Vizima, nor am I human.
What then?
A witcher. A mutant.
Well, in that case, sorry. I'm Golan Vivaldi. My cousin, Vimy Vivaldi, once met a witcher. A debt collector, apparently.
I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
What brings you here?
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
I have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back when you stop talking crap.
I want to discuss Salamandra.
Why?
The professor's bail money came from your bank.
You offend me deeply with this slander.
But
Generations of Vivaldis built this bank, and you suggest our gold serves criminals? Out!
I believe you. Has your resentment toward Vizimans led you to a life of crime?
You insult me, Witcher.
Do I?
I would never resort to villainy. Get out!
I believe you. Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean for now.
You've rejected racial prejudice and realized the truth. When you discover the true culprit, you tell me. I'm curious who it is. What brings you here?
How's business?
How's business?
I don't want to discuss it.
Your choice.
Yes, I have that left.
A lucky dwarf.
What brings you here?
Well, since I can't trade with you and I can't talk to you, nothing. I guess I'll leave. I'll rob your shelf first, of course. No, I will not rob your shelf because you've got nothing I need. For one of the most powerful bankers in the city, you have a shit house, dude. You don't even have a bed. The hell?
Why stay and rot here? Beware if you intend to stay. Fanatics hunt non-humans at night.
That elf woman. You have any more Celandine?
What do you need?
You do.
What?
Where do you gather your herbs?
If I told, I'd be reduced to beggary and never have a new shawl. Choose what you want and no mischief.
Farewell.
Ointments, herbs and spices.
Let's get a shawl from you.
What do you need?
Where do you gather your...
If I told... I go to the swamp and gather herbs by moonlight. But show care. Danger lurks.
I wouldn't be alive if I weren't careful.
Fair enough.
Don't be so sure. Mishandle the wrong herb and before you know, the poison's in you. Suddenly you're foaming at the mouth and the swamp claims another.
No need to scare me. I'm no competition. Thanks for directions.
Locked. Okay.
What is it, Witcher?
See ya.
Huh. This isn't working. I'll look this up again. Witcher 1 was in the graveyard. That's not very fast. You obtain convincing nicer girl and gains his trust. Okay, so we can't get into the graveyard for a while now because we gotta fully prove his innocence.
Right. Stab.
Quest we can do. Face poker. Don't really want to play poker. Talk to Kalkstein then. He knows stuff.
There are more massacres in the non-human quarter.
As vampires.
Why, hello.
Kalkstein. Oh, he has a house. Snazzy. What's he got in his wardrobe for me? Nothing. He's got in his basket. Dried fruit. I'll leave that to him. Not gonna steal the man's food. Is he hanging out in his basement? Basics of alchemy. I'll take that. Kalkstein! Dude, how you doing?
Finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
We meet again.
I need your help again.
With what?
A grave matter. Something that could prove a milestone in alchemy. Connected to your profession, too.
Tell me more.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You have any Celandine for me? No, you don't.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
So what's my job?
The mage died ages ago, and the tower was forgotten. The power within it attracted and deformed nearby creatures.
In short, it breeds monsters?
Precisely. I want to examine that source, Witcher, and write a dissertation certain to immortalize my name. I'll have access to secrets that have been hidden away in that tower for years. Unfortunately, the tower is locked. I'll pay 1,000 orens to whoever helps me get inside.
I'll see what I can do, though I'm sure this won't be easy.
Were it easy, I'd not need you.
Fair enough.
Breaking into a powerful mage's lab is complicated. We must gather detailed information on the tower.
Where do I find it?
In the tales and legends recounted by elders and swamp folk. In old books, too. Recorded wisdom is infinitely more reliable.
Any specific titles in mind?
Ransant Alvaro's The Secret Gates, and an alchemy treatise, Ain Soph Hour. I know a certain dwarf had a copy of The Secret Gates. The second book, written by an anonymous gnome, was lost long ago
Gnomes.
and could be hard to find. While you search for these, you can test my newest invention, a crystal that links places of power and my workshop. It will allow you to teleport, disintegrating your being into billions of pieces that travel beyond the time-space curve.
Sounds horrifyingly
Then
painful.
it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this?
There is some chance of error, but it's minuscule.
I heard Witcher Berengar was working for you.
I hoped you wouldn't discover that.
Care to elaborate?
I hired him to investigate the swamp tower. I didn't want to scare you, but I still have designs on that structure.
You hired him and he disappeared. Didn't you find that odd?
It's why I want you to solve the riddle. Maybe you can also discover what befell Berengar.
What do you think happened?
My competitors for that knowledge might have disposed of Berengar. He left this book with me. You might find it useful.
Let's talk about Salamandra. I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
I don't even know what the,
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization. It's suspicious that people you hire are chased by Salamandra.
I don't know who pursued Berengar, but I had nothing to do with it.
You didn't try trapping him to hand him to Azar Javid?
If I worked for Salamandra, I would never let myself be linked to Berengar. You offend my intelligence. Go away!
I believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul Maro for
don't
me?
even know where to find him.
Not yet, but
Hurry! Might Rubid be better?
How do I get to the swamp?
Through the western gate is a dike leading to Old Vizima.
What then?
You'll find a ferry to take you to the swamp.
The ferry goes both ways?
Yes, there's a dock in the swamp near the brickmaker's hamlet.
Thanks.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
See ya.
Hey. So I have no idea how to progress in this game right now. It's kind of annoying me. Kiss. Oh, forgot to do this.
Cheat activated. Cheat activated.
Alright, just find me with a blade. Got a gambler to talk to now. I like shoving elves, but I don't really like shoving dwarves. I like dwarves, I don't like elves. I don't like children much either. Like, children, like, in real life, they can be chill, but children in works of fiction are always freaking awful.
What's this?
The hell do I get to where I'm trying to go?
Look lively.
Oh, it's down in the slums. Got it. This isn't the most exciting episode of this show so far.
Well, will they bury me?
I'll wager your luck excels at dice.
I have my ups and downs.
I propose an honest game.
I might just take you up on that.
I can tell you're well-travelled. It's a true honor to play a man like you.
I'm a witcher. Aren't you afraid I'll jinx the dice?
I'd rather lose to someone worldly than beat an ordinary sort. These farmers only wager cabbages. A hunter once frequented this establishment, but I haven't seen him in ages.
I think you've seen the last of him.
He enjoyed high stakes, but was unlucky at dice.
He was unlucky in love, too.
If you say so.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's Hospital.
Good, thank you. Quite nice here, actually.
Swords on your back, white hair. You ran away from a circus?
No, still a member.
You want to die?
But I hear they're looking for you.
Sharp tongue. Good fella. What can I get you?
What's with all this betting?
Common folks' entertainment. Two toughs fight. We wager on who wins.
What do those nuts get out of it?
Gold. Spectators have a laugh while the boys let off steam. If something goes awry, the dogs get some supper.
So long.
Maybe I can fight someone. Yeah.
What you
Rams
want,
me.
freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Let's go.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher. Greetings. Look who's here.
Who are you?
They call me Coleman.
Who are you?
What do you do?
I sell things,
You're
travel
tiny.
about.
Like where?
Swamps recently, what do you care?
Just asking.
You buying?
Sure, look, what do you got? Fist tech. I'm not buying fist tech from you,
You
sir.
buy.
Looking to hire a witcher?
Well, since you mention it,
Yes?
there's an haunted house. More suited to an exorcist than a witcher.
Ghosts?
I want results. Chairs should stand still, doors remain closed, and pots hang on the wall peacefully. Willing to check it out?
Okay.
Great.
Yep.
The house is by the sewer entrance, near the gate to the dike.
Can't help thinking a good glazier could eliminate those drafts.
You buying?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
Leave me be.
But
Shove off.
I'll smack your face.
Shove off. Shove off.
Shit. Alright, guess we'll even let us do the quest in this case? Yeah, who gives a shit?
You fucking lax.
Witcher,
Zoltan Chive, good to see you.
Zoltan.
you got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a Witcher in Vizima.
It seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Luvarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
Alright.
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Sultan.
Thanks.
Till tomorrow.
Count,
It's been ages. I couldn't believe
Do I
Zoltan
know
when he
you?
said you'd returned.
It's me, Monroe. Exiles, the war. You, Zoltan, and I helped them. You must remember.
How's life?
Can't complain. I have a nice slow job as a bouncer.
That's slow?
The guests settle things between themselves. It's a quiet place. Birds don't ever shit in their own nests.
How's life?
Can't complain.
That's
the guests.
I'll find you later.
Okay. Found proof of Vivaldi's innocence. Anyone here I can punch?
What?
Butterbean.
You an experienced fist fighter?
Smacked a few.
Fight?
Why?
I
fight
defeated
you.
Fat Fred, so I'm looking for another opponent.
You take issue with fat folk.
No.
You
No.
fighting or are you running home to Mama?
What's the wager?
75 orange.
I'm in.
One punch drop. Hey.
I'm saying double.
I win.
Choose 2 bottles of
yeah.
Mandrake cordial, a golden necklace, or 150 orange.
The necklace.
Here.
Necklace. Thanks. You don't wanna fight.
Ever so clever. Hello.
Are you?
Fancy a meal? Or have you another reason for coming?
What other reason?
There's a comfortable bed out back. What'll it be?
Let's go out back.
I was jesting. My man would tear off my head if I went with you.
Maybe we should risk it.
No. He beat me so badly recently I spit out a tooth.
Anything interesting happening here?
Can I
Boys
kill
fight
him?
each other. Some wager on the outcome. Sometimes they beat up visitors. Altogether boring.
Bye.
I mean, I'm just gonna leave
My balls itch.
spousal abuse and let it be. Okay, I'm not comfortable with this. I mean, it's technically not my responsibility, but I'm not okay with spousal abuse. Yeah, controversial statement. But hospital garden now. My investigation.
Bored.
Inspector Geralt, Private Eye. Boredom's not a terminal illness, but walking around barefoot in mud in this frickin' sewage probably will be.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
What's that?
Look how they grow.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
What do you have for... Do you have any celandine anymore? Yes, you do. Good, I have 5 portions of celandine now. Where's Shani? Oh, she's in her house. That makes sense.
Where are you going? No one teach you manners?
I'm here to see Shani.
Sits in her room entertaining guests and pays next to nothing in rent.
Uh-huh.
Poor kitten, her mother can't even afford food for her. I don't dare feed her the medic's food. She'll likely fall sick.
Uh-huh.
Will you take pity on the kitty?
Here, have... I like cats. I have $66. Where's Shani? Johnny? What? He's not here. Oh, we're in trouble.
Precious. Do go upstairs.
I mean, I could, but Shani's not home, so...
Hello, Precious.
Yes. There's no point in going upstairs. Shani's not here. That's when we wait. We'll go talk to Zoltan. Not Zoltan, Vivaldi.
Who's this?
Feeling under the weather.
Now, if Vivaldi can tell me who he got his bank... then we're in luck.
Humans are strange.
Yes, they are. Because if he tells me, that might bring us the lead to another...
Get out!
What's going on?
We're arresting him for collaborating with terrorists.
Him? A Scoia'tael warrior?
His nephew was in the very unit the Order captured. The same unit that slaughtered villagers near Vizima.
No, it's a mistake. My nephew is young and foolish, not a murderer.
Was. He's hanging already. Before dying, he admitted contacting you. Glad we caught them before they managed that weapons shipment. Aaron, a true patriot, lost his life luring them into a trap. Gather your belongings, Vivaldi. You can grieve in the dungeon.
I wanted no part of the business between the Hawker and the Scoia'tael. The fools gave me no choice. Fearing the revenge of the Scoia'tael, Aaron betrayed the whole unit. Probably thought he'd be safe, get a reward. The young non-humans will be carrion for ravens and crows. The only true victors in this conflict, for someone is sure to avenge the freedom fighters. Use their deaths. Take just revenge for the cause. And the scavengers will be fat and sated. Ravens and crows.
So we can't talk to Vivaldi? Okay, so I guess that's him as a suspect. Break the dwarf out of prison. Guess we can do that.
Old age is no joke.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence. Wasting my time. Nope.
I'm going in.
Disease patient. Fine. Move on.
Yeah, I gave you enough to feed you for like a year, so yeah. Of course I'm going in.
Open your mouth and say ah.
Hi, Geralt.
Hi,
Had to
Shani.
talk to you, Shani.
I miss Oxenfurt sometimes.
You could always go
Got
back.
some stuff for you.
No, I'm needed here. Few have your immunity.
I wanted to talk.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
Here's the Celandine.
Excellent. I'm really grateful.
It was nothing.
If you need anything, let me know.
Where are you staying?
I have a room in the northeast.
Easy to find.
Opposite the house, there's a small square with a sculpture of a snake. Quickly, I need to get back.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home. The hospital's no place.
Our Mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Oh, I'm so tired.
Let's meditate.
I'll change the dressing.
So let's find Shani's house and talk to her about the silver sword stuff.
Oh, life.
Can't imagine people in a time period like this would have that kind of view. Ah, life. I thought it'd be more. Ugh, life. Follow Shani. Memory of a blade. Went the wrong way.
Time to pray.
Hello,
Yes, yes, yes,
precious.
hello.
Do go upstairs. Old age is no jest.
Thank you.
Yes?
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at
Gardner.
Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty. Best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. Ah, you wouldn't understand.
Sorry, Shani, I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, Sultan Chive. His knowledge of weapons is unmatched.
Anything else we can do with you?
Yeah.
Shani,
I wanted to talk.
what is it?
Sometimes I dream of...
I'm sorry.
But that's it.
It does.
Thanks.
Don't mention...
Okay, that's that. Talk to Zoltan. Hey,
Yesternight's watch encountered the living dead.
Oh, it hurts.
wonder if he can, the smith there can put the rune in my silver sword. I've
Need
had much
anything?
use for it lately.
Will you sell me your...
Siegfried's friends...
Ooh, I still just have that. Well, I want some red meteorite or something. Talk to Zoltan. Interesting, a different picture depending on which door you go through. That's cool.
Yes?
What do you know about my silver sword?
What, me? A simple dwarf?
Shani insisted your knowledge of weapons is unequaled.
All right. Silver-plated blade. A steel core. Suited to a two-handed grip. Decent workmanship, not perfect. I don't know runes for shit.
Thanks.
No problem.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Nothing, actually.
Yes?
Farewell.
So that's all you know is the basic information about the sword itself. Okay, so that's that quest. Mounted to basically nothing. St. Haven. That's that Kalkstein. Nice. Vivaldi. Rat. Oh, let's get to this supposedly haunted house.
Will they bury me?
Wonder how I can kill the wild dog packs. I have to for the contract, but they're not attackable. Which is good, I guess, since I don't really want to, but... Oh yeah, and then there's the detective we should go visit after. Well, that was actually quite easy. And it was actually ghosts. Ooh, ravers! Revered. What your boys got? We really have nothing on them. Huh. We'll talk to the detective a bit, then call an episode.
Well. What do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Nice.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Go on.
Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different
You gonna have a fight?
No matter.
I'd love to before we
Seems
call the
true.
episode.
I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Touch me.
that all? This is not all yet. Have an ignite.
I'm starving.
Oh, it hurts.
Alright. You were confidential. Just gonna talk to the detective a little bit more before we go. Because I think I have some other leads to pursue with him.
So, I questioned the captain of the city guard.
Any conclusions?
I don't have enough facts.
That, Witcher, is what investigations are about. Getting the facts. Ask around about Vincent and Salamandra. Talk to anyone you can link to our suspect. Find a promising lead. Ask the suspect about it. His reaction will speak volumes. Once you have a clear picture, confront him. In the meantime, follow through on all the other leads, no matter how insignificant they might seem.
What was I supposed to do next?
Talk to Vincent Mice,
All right, I'll take care of it.
Alright. Let's go quickly follow up on the lead. So I'm kind of getting into this. Okay, that's how we draw our weapon.
Oh, knife.
Finishing up and hitting the side.
Now I know how to draw my weapons, so I can get the dog contract.
Welcome, traveler.
Done.
I
Finally.
hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
Tell me who's paying for salamander badges, or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off. Shove off.
What do you want? See ya.
Damn it. What?
Seen Coleman?
You did business with him and then he disappeared, right?
You could say so.
Well, you're lucky. His partners often meet with accidents.
Where can I find him?
Evenings he collects transports on the dike. If you provide him a service, learn why he needs it done.
All right.
We'll reward you for anything you find out.
So long.
Shove off.
Yeah, this is. Gonna start making our way, and once we reach the dungeon, call an episode. meet some dogs along the way, unfortunately, because...
Will they bury me?
That's my torch. Sorry. I don't like this quest, but needs must. Come here. Sorry. Sorry about that. Once we talk to Jethro, we're probably done.
I never turn down good Fizztech.
I've been saving something
Who did
for
you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Tala, the fence, has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Tala and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler?
I'll mark the place on the map, but don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
Can I talk to Vivaldi?
No chance. Anyone arrested for dealing with Scoia'tael is a political prisoner.
He's just an old dwarf.
Why are you standing up for him?
I need to talk to him.
Pay the 200 bail, and I'll let him out. You can do whatever you want then.
Here's your coin.
Hi, thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!